Well, it is such quality of life issues that often attracts people to a community. And in the case of our next story, brings them back. Our Austin Moore introduces us to a local business owner who teaches life lessons he's learned around the globe.
Chick-fil-A may be a national chain best known for their bovine pitchman. But if you stop by the store on Shawnee's Kickapoo Street, what you'll find is most definitely a family business.
My wife, Kathy, and I work here full-time. We have a daughter that works with us full-time, a father-in-law, her mother, and then 2 other daughters that work with us as well.
This is my hug for the day.
Okay. When you're looking for people to provide service and hospitality to other people, you're looking for somebody who can serve another person without expecting anything in return.
Service that Jeff Madison learned about in his first career with the United States Army. He served tours in Iraq and Afghanistan before completing his service in the Pentagon. Overseas, he had focused on development, creating partnerships and learning the lessons of management in hostile conditions with an M4A1 rifle in his hand and a smile on his face. He brought these tough lessons of leadership home to Shawnee.
Different people grow up with different backgrounds in a community like this, and so sometimes we want to come alongside young people who maybe didn't have a solid home life and partner with them to challenge them and ask them, where are you going in your life? What is it you're doing? And if they can't answer that question, we want to come alongside them and have a dialogue and maybe challenge them to try to figure out what that's going to be.
You can't help but hear the wisdom gained halfway around the world when Madison talks about his young employees.
I tell my young workers, if I put you in charge of something small and you perform well, then I can see that I can rely on you to do something larger. And so once I put you in charge of that larger thing, it becomes the small thing from which if you perform well there, it'll catapult you onto the next big thing in your life. Got the napkins?
For Madison, the question of what his next big thing was after the Pentagon was never really up for debate.
This is home. So I was away for 25 years as a professional Army officer, and this is where my roots are. And all along when I was in Iraq, Afghanistan, Germany, Korea, I always felt this longing to come back here.
Because this community is part of Jeff Madison, something that fills him with great pride.
Good morning, how you doing, Cindy? Our guests that come in here, we see them at church, we see them at the university, we see them at the Chamber of Commerce. You get to know people on a much closer personal level as a result of the community that we're talking about here. But it's a town that's going somewhere, okay? It's striving to have its own identity. It's striving to meet the needs of the people in the community. Those who have things are sharing with those who don't. And as I traveled around the world to different countries like Iraq and Afghanistan, I saw those types of needs everywhere on the globe. And so it's something you want to partner with, you want to get alongside of, you want to be a part of it. And when you can be back home with people you know, with your tribe, with your clan, you know, there's just something special about doing that.
And there is indeed something special to be found in this Chick-fil-A.